So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile, and has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when he seems to be at his most productive.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Alanga, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Guimaraes. And the shot! Savinho gets it away. See a challenge there, uncompromising. Big chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bruno Guimaraes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Short one. Looking for a decent ball in. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Stones with the clearance. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodri. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
That's good defending.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Haaland. Cher. Tonali. Silva. Savinho. And he's on a charge. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Livramento did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Paul. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Foden, aim forwards. Livramento cuts it out. Alanga. Wide. And it's Guimaraes. Tonali. It's run loose here. Tonali has got himself a free kick. Good play. Rodri. Oh, it's a great ball. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Haaland really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Looking ball that. It'll be a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Livramento shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes calmly anticipates. Stones. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. It's Haaland. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Haaland. Tonali. João. And it's Livramento out to the right. A chance to play it in. Played into the middle. Plenty waiting in the middle. In towards the centre. Foden. Savinho. Guardiola. Savinho. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Alanga. Livramento. is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And he shoots! Gets it away. Tonali. Hall. And here's Gordon. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Big glory. Guardiola, gently done. Haaland. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Glory. Sabinho. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Goes for a shot!
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Sabinho. Looking to go deep. Tonali. Hall. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Livramento. Elanga. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Savino. Guardiola chooses to go cross-field. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shaq. Hall. Referee's given a throw. Lewis. Rodri. Elanga. Gordon. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gordon's cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Crossed in again. Oh, smashing header! He will be living with himself. Ruben Dias for Woodson with intent. And that's out of reach. Rodri. Probing pass. Elanga. Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. And it's Hall. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Elanga showing good feet. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a loose ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Great defending, strong and determined. That's surely a foul. Free kick. It's not taking it long. That's going to be a booking.
Terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Very nicely done. Tonali. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ruben Dias. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Laid back in. Ball being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rodri, over towards the opposite flank. Into the channel. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Tonali. Nice physical challenge. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. He was going into that little black foot. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Moved on forwards. And here's Savinho. That's a super give and go. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. There are a few waiting for it. Foden plays it in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It is That's a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Foden.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Sabinho. That is a brilliant interception. Hall. Chow. Tonali. Throw in. Oh, nice touch. Hall. Gordon. Elanga. Cross. Gets the shot away!
Foden.
Bernardo Silva. Ignori. Sabinho.
Oh, that's neat. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden does really well to win the ball there. And here's Gordon. And it's Guimaraes. Haaland. Ignori.
Ruben Dias.
Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol.
He's gone direct here.
Elanga. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Elanga. That's very neat. Foden. Stones. Bernardo Silva. It's gone for a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes. Elanga. Livramento. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets it away. And that's a throw. Played in with purpose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tonali. Great defending, strong and determined. Elanga. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Foden succumbs to the pressure. Out to the left it goes. And it's Guimaraes. Bernardo Silva, ignoring Savinho, Fabio, Bernardo Silva, Foden, Ruben Dias, Foden, Ruben Dias, and it's played forward. That is out of play. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gordon forwards and with intent. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Oh, can he get onto this? Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he deliver? Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Haaland. Savinho. Proves too strong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, sweet feet. Chance for a shot! Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Livramento. Elanga. Tonali. And it's Hall. Chooses to go back. Crossing.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ruben Dias, gently done. Great run on the overlap here. That's a throw. Bernardo Silva.
He slings it in. Too long and over the line. Tonali. And towards the other side. Gordon. Hall. Gordon. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is shown him a yellow card. Too much on it. Rory looks to the other side. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rory moved on forwards. Livramento, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Livramento. Alanga. Rory. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. Ruben Dias. Tonali shifted upfield. Gordon. Hall. Tonali. Zhao. Livramento. Good work on the right flank here. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Bernardo Silva. Guardiol, and he goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hall. Gordon. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Haaland. Sabinho. Rory. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Lewis head out towards the right wing. And that's been repelled. Botman aimed forwards. Rory. Sabinho. Lovely feet. Lewis. Oh, good spread. Here's Foden. Here's Haaland. There's the shot! So who's he picking out? Only partially clear. Bruno Guimaraes! Ignoring. Moved on forwards. Now what's he got in mind? It's having a shot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. High quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Savinho. Savinho's cross.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Haaland. Foden knocks it out wide. Bernardo Silva. Applies the finish! Attempts a clearance. And here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And it's played forward. Share. Hall. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Savinho wins the duel this time. Foden. Lewis. Ruben Dias. I was just lacking in accuracy. Gordon. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Hall. Oh, such a clever touch. Bruno Guimaraes! Just sails past the upright.
Bruno Guimaraes, and I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that. It wasn't far away at all.
Nicely done. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ruben Dias.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Hall. Tonali. Gordon.
Real chance!
Gordon just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Share. Xiao. Ranga. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon.
Chance! A terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vardiol. And it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gordon. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That's Haaland. Ranga. Livramento. Share. Tonali. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Silva, laid out to the left flank, cross in. Pope claims it without any fuss. Bruno Guimaraes. Foden producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lewis. Foden. Lewis.
Ruben Dias.
Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Lewis. Foden. Ignoring. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Lewis. That's tidy. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. Proves too strong.
Out to the left it goes.
Bruno Guimaraes. Savinho. Ignoring. Vardiol. Vardiol head over towards the opposite flank. Lewis. Foden.
It's Bernardo Silva, and here's Haaland, and a chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Over to the left. A lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Foden did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Foden shifted upfield. Savinho. Hall. Stones does really well to win the ball there. And here's Haaland. Savinho. Foden. Keeper has taken decisive action. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Here's a chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nice defending, physical and effective. The defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. And it's Hall. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. Livramento. 30 minutes gone. Bruno Guimaraes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Throw it. So who's he picking out? Shot a goal! Lewis. Ruben Dias. Stones. It's an inviting looking ball that. Silva, spread out to the left. Big glory. And here's Savinho. Well cut out. Not much of error there at all. Gordon. Stones wins the duel this time. Guardiola chooses to go cross-field. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Savinho. Ignoring. Out to the left it goes. Played in deep. Shoots! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bruno Guimaraes. Livramento. It's a good run down the right. That's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Elanga. Haaland. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gordon. Hall. In with the challenge. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. Clears it away. Foden. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Ignory. Succumbs to the pressure. Vardiol. Vardiol forwards and with intent. He is through here. Cleared away. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. And it's Guimaraes. And that's a lovely exchange. Livramento's cross. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
And you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Savinho. It's Haaland. And here's Savinho. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Stones. Bernardo Silva, who's set up one goal so far. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Gordon. Ball looks to the other side. Livramento. Elanga. Livramento. Can he latch on to this? Tonali. Gordon. And he's there to clear it. Gordon going full steam ahead down the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he finish? Can he stop it going out? Can he get onto this? That'll be a throw. Livramento. Elanga. It's a promising position. That's overhead.
Goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva. Rory. Sabinho. Nice control. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Here's Foden. Receives it in a good position here. Foden.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
That defender is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Gordon. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Hall hangs one in. Tries to get it clear. And it's Hall. And here's Gordon. A chance to play it in. Gordon swings it across. Sabinho. Cardio. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. And here's Foden. Lewis. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Lewis, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Tonali. Gordon. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bruno Guimaraes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bruno Guimaraes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Livramento. Elanga. Oh, it's claimed by the keeper. Rory. Now it's Savino. And that's a lovely exchange. Shad getting this one clear. Lewis. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Bernardo Silva. Takes the shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Tonali. Gordon. Gordon. Down the left wing. And it's Hall. Now it's Gordon. Over to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes made out to the left flank. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Played right into his path. Now it's Foden. Gordon. Hall. Strong running down that left flank. Now here's the delivery. Guardiola clears it away. Ignoring. Savinho. Ignoring. Savinho. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played into space. Ball is over the line. Jordan. Spread out to the left. Out towards the flank. Gordon's cross. Cleared away. Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Guimaraes. Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes. Been taken short, and it's Hall. It's takes a shot. Shifted upfield. Savinho. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Guimaraes. Langa. Livramento. Botman. Tonali. Gordon. Tonali. Great chance! And that has good play. Chance to deliver.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And here's Gordon. It's played. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
Diaz, gently done. Rory. Sabinho. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Decent chance! Split-second reaction.
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. Can he deliver? And the shot! And he's there to get it away. That's a good run he's making there. Tonali too strong for his opponent there. There's the shot! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Share. Langa moved on forwards. Great chance! Sabinho. Foden. Ruben Dias. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's a booking, always looks it.
And they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It's Lewis. And here's Foden. There are a few waiting for it. Ball clears it away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Picks one through. Just too much on that. Silva. Done delicately. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva!
to keep it in play here. Pull forwards and with intent. Gordon. Hall. Ruben Dias. Vadio. Ruben Dias. Foden. Ruben Dias. Head towards the other side. Savinho. Corey. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Alanga. Xiao. Gordon. Tonali. Gordon. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Gordon. He is just caressing the ball. Tonali. Foden does well, and he has been fouled there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
He's in a great position here. Gordon. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. Ruben Dias. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And it's Lewis. Lewis. Here's Foden. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well read. Danger is averted. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Lobbed in behind, and he welcomes it in. Tries to get it clear. Savinho. Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. In into the middle. Looking for a decent ball in. Haaland. And here's Foden. Foden's had a shot! Could be danger here. Looking for support. Paul. Gordon. And it's Tonali. There's the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Foden wins the duel this time. Vardiol. Sabinho. Good glory. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Elanga. Elanga. Tonali. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Elanga. Cross goes in there. Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Rory moved on forwards. Here's Haaland. That is lovely. Goes for a shot! Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gets a foot in here. Tonali. And he cuts out the supply. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Out for a throw. Haaland. Foden. Haaland. And here's Foden. Elanga. Elanga. Livramento. Oh, it's come loose. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, that's a very big... Tries a shot! Deftly away. Gordon. Oh, it's played into the area. And they've got rid. Elanga. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Over to the left. Oh, shooting chance!
Stones with the clearance. And it's Guimaraes. Gordon. And he's heaved it away. Hall. And here's Gordon. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Lewis. Lewis chips it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lewis is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ignori caresses it through. Foden. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Lewis. Foden. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Lewis. Foden. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Bernardo Silva. Thiaw gets over and intercepts. Elanga. And it's Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Delivered in. Punched away. And a chance! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Played into space out wide. Brilliantly cut out. They've played it short. Savinho, and that's aimed into the middle. Chance to play it in. Played it again. Bernardo Silva.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Gordon. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Lewis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hall. Gordon. There he goes, motoring forward. Ruben Dias can get it clear. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Gordon. Foden. Savinho. Ruben Dias. Ignori. Vardiol shifted upfield. Stones. Savinho. Now he's off and running. Botman. Bruno Guimaraes. Livramento. He's in plenty of space here. Elanga. danger averted for now. It'll be a throw-in.
Livramento.
Elanga.
Livramento.
Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. And here's Gordon. Very nicely done. Ball has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
An absolute peach. The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, that is a bit special. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Ruben Dias.
Lewis.
Ruben Dias. Savinho looks to get on the end of this.
Livramento. Elanga.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Gordon.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be.
Foden.
It's Lewis. Rory.
Oh, nice touch.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Savinho, it's lofted through here. Cher. Tonali.
Gordon. Hall.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Ditch defending, but that'll do.
And it's Livramento.
Livramento gets good distance on it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Gordon.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Gordon. Elanga. Livramento. Glory. Foden. Lewis. Stones. Glory. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Foden. Lewis. Tonali. Gordon. That's a good run down the left. And it's Hall. Gordon. Ball swung in. Clear away. Savinho. Foden. Foden has got himself a free kick. But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Elanga. Gordon. Gordon, played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Gordon. Ball driven towards the far post. Get a throw in. Tonali, played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Elanga. Livramento. Elanga. So who's he picking out? Hit into the middle. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes, oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Gordon! Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Shoots! Bernardo Silva being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Savinho going full tilt down the left. Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali, aim forwards. Clears it away. That's been won straight back. Gordon. And he's onside. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He can get that clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Gordon. Foden. Stones. Foden. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Ruben Dias, gently done. Hall. He's having a look round. And it's Hall.
Proves too strong.
Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Ignori. Savinho. Ignori. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. Livramento. Shad aim forwards. That's a throw. Lewis. And it's Lewis. And here's Foden. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Hall. 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 Gordon.
Oh, sweet feet.
Gordon's cross.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. Savinho. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Hall. Hall picks it up now. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. There's the header! Livramento. Elanga. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Livramento. Cross in, looks like a good one. Foden. Ignori. Stones. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Livramento cuts out the pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Gordon.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it goes cross-field. And it's Lewis. Good save. Big chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Moved on forwards. And here's Gordon. Hall. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Foden gets in to thwart him. Foden gets it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. Played into space. Elanga. But it's Livramento. Cleared away. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Tonali goes short. Now it's Tonali. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Elanga. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Gordon. And it's Hall. Hall flings it across. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Goes for goal! Elanga. Livramento. Lovely feet. Nicely shaped cross. Real chance! And the ball's come loose here. Thumps it clear. Out to the left it goes. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, you have that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hall forwards and with intent. And here's Haaland. It's Lewis. Botman getting this one clear. Now it's Savinho. He is just caressing the ball. Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Livramento. Now he's wondering who wants it. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Livramento charging forward down that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hall. Gordon. It's a throw-in. Hall. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice control. That's a cute ball. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ignoring. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. Gordon. And here's Gordon. Savinho. Played out to the right. Now it's Foden. Foden! He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Tonali. Share. And it's Hall. Spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bruno Guimaraes probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Hall makes the interception. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Guardiola can get it clear. Gordon. Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That was very necessary. Botman. Elanga. And that has been clubbed away. Bernardo Silva. Foden. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Well timed, excellent interception. Tonali. Gordon. And it's played forward. Elanga. And it's Livramento. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. That's going to go a long way. Shad shifted upfield. Gordon. Plays it through. Hall. Gordon. He's cut it out. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Glory. Elanga. Tonali. And here's Gordon. Can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Stones. Savinho. Looks to the other side. Lewis. Stones. Out to the right. Foden looks to get on the end of this. Tonali. Share. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's played forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Great defending, strong and determined. Gordon. Oh, that's a nice ball. Elanga. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Lewis is there, and he can get that. Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Decent chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bernardo Silva. Aim forwards. Chow gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Bernardo Silva, over to the left. Nicely intercepted. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tonali. That's really well manoeuvred. Elanga. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lewis. Bruno Guimaraes, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Stones gently down. There will be a throw-in. And it's Hall. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hall. And he's dealt with that well. Looking for a decent ball in. That's tidy. Now that's a fine challenge. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Stones forwards and with intent. Gordon. Elanga. Livramento. And he shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Bernardo Silva. Vadio. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. So close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Savinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Elanga. And it's Guimaraes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. Moved on forwards. Boring. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho herring after the ball here. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. And here's Foden. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Played in by Foden. And it's played forward. And it's Livramento. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Foden. Ruben Dias. Aim forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Gordon. A chance to play. Oh, they could be caught out here. Livramento. Oh, he's caught in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Gets his head on it! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Good ball. That's a cute ball. Oh, well measured. Thiaw with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Foden. Haaland given the lift of his goal. Foden. And here's Haaland. Haaland! That's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Played out to the right. Livramento's cross. Elanga.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, can he get onto this? Yeah, that's well seen too. Thiaw. That's really well manoeuvred. Tonali gently done. Ruben Dias. Glory. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola played up towards the front line. Haaland.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Foden.
Lewis. Foden. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Gordon. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. And it's Hall. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Guimaraes. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this piece.
Shot a goal! Savinho getting this one clear. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hall. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Elanga! He couldn't find the finish. Now it's Foden. And it's Lewis. Now it's Foden. Nori. Lovely bit of skill. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva played with finesse.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good spread. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! Cleared without complication.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Savinho. Stones. Thiaw. Bruno Guimaraes. Thiaw shifted upfield. Gordon. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Guardiola forwards and with intent. Foden. Livramento. Elanga. That's good. Chance for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Savinho. Guardiola, a good-looking ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. Time to deliver. That's very neat. Chance! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Stones aim forwards. Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Guimaraes. Elanga. And here's Gordon. Hall.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Tonali. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. It's Hall. Hall drives forward on the overlap. Could be Davies having a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. He's having a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Guimaraes. Ball, it's played into the area. There are a few waiting for it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rory. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Foden. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away. Bernardo Silva. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Very nicely done. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Haaland. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played out to the right.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He has found a way through. Gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. And the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gordon wins the duel this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Hall.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lewis. Stones played out towards the right wing. Oh, delicate chip through. That has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva plays it short. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Haaland turns and goes back. Foden. Defending of the desperate variety. Vardiol. Out to the right. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gordon.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Gets into some space. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Haaland. And he welcomes it in. Foden is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's hoisted clear. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to get it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gordon. Gordon. It is now or never. Time is against them.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Stones, that's a sharp pass. And they've got a throw. Who's he going to play in?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Silva. Haaland spread out to the left. Picks one through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Alanga. And it's Livramento. Great run on the overlap here. That is lovely. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Oh, such a clever touch. Clearance is short. Should have it back and can go again. Bruno Guimaraes. Thiaw. Livramento. Try cutting inside here. Bruno Guimaraes. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's played forward. Gordon. They are right into last chance territory.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Stones. Lewis head out towards the right wing. Bernardo Silva. Here's Savinho. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Savinho's cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Alanga. That's a quick glance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It is a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. It's Livramento. Tonali. Haaland.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Lewis gently down. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Paul. Gordon. Tonali. Livramento. Elanga. Can he finish? His positioning was spot on. 4 added minutes on the board. Share. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Vardio. Nuri. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Elanga. Livramento. Nice control. Now then, the ball's come loose. Haaland. Xiao. Bruno Guimaraes. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Vardio. One ball looking to counter. Moved on forwards. Gordon. Gordon. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. With that dink over the top. Lewis. Stones. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Nuri. Now it's Savinho. Good work on the right flank here. Now that's well seen too. Nuri. Vardio. Stones. Ruben Dias. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. Final seconds, this has to be it. Paul. Gordon. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that's a good intervention. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Paul. Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. Livramento. Elanga. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, that's nice. They need to get it in quick. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Savinho. Thiaw gets over and intercepts. Botman. Cher. Tonali. Moved on forwards. And he has been fouled there. Elanga. Nice interception, well timed. Stones can get... Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area, and plenty of movement too.
Nouri. Savinho. Nouri. Nice physical challenge. And it's Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. Really is good chance here. Thiaw. Tonali. Tonali gently down. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Savinho. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Cher. That's really well manoeuvred. And steps in, and that's the end of that. Final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of